Hello and welcome! Today we're playing Convoy mode and it is my very first time doing so. I don't know anything about this mode. In fact, it's a surprise to me that this is player versus player. I thought this was gonna be like an operation where players are on one team and there's an AI on the other team, but it appears that that's not the case. So as I understand it, our goal is to intercept the convoy that's moving on the red line. And so the team called out that we should all go to D8, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I picked the Massachusetts because she has great secondaries and overall is an extremely powerful tier 8 ship. I don't know if this is a good choice, but it's what I went with. These are the commander skills and upgrades that I used. Assistance, Black Hawk, Cuttyhunk, and Diligence are the convoy ships as I understand it. Does it say anything? Mission: destroy all enemy transport ships before they reach their destination point, or destroy all ships on the escorting team. So you have to stop them before they get there. And I wonder, how much HP do these transport ships have that this would be a difficult thing to do when there's only 4 of them, and there's like, what, 7 of us? 7 tier 8 ships? They must have a ton of HP. We're talking like hundreds of thousands. I'm surface spotted. Okay, that's not good. Oh, I don't even have enough range. Oh. Cruiser! Hello, 7 provinces. I missed. Wow. I led a little too much. I guess I was a bit too optimistic about her speed. Let's enter secondary range and continue going where I was. This is really interesting. I guess it'll cause different types of patterns in player behavior here, which is cool. The other thing is that I really wanted a game mode where players attack and defend. Like one team just purely attacks and one team purely defends, and we know this from beforehand rather than from based on what happens in game. Thought she was gonna turn in. Apparently not. Wait, is that Liberty ship smoking? Oh, no, yeah. The destroyer isn't there. Huh. Interesting. Loyang has become a target, it appears. But since our turrets are here, this is where our heart lies. Couldn't do that to a destroyer. I think secondaries will actually finish her off then. Hello? Thank you.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Veneto is entering secondary range too because like, this actually forces engagement, which is really cool. That's something that's kind of missing from a lot of World of Warships, I think. Oh, Baltimore! Hello! I'm glad that the teammate said that we're going D8, because I wouldn't have had an idea on where to go. That could have been quite a disaster if my teammate hadn't told me that I should go over there. Like, I would have just basically sailed straight towards the enemy and then noticed that the enemy has actually left. And I am just simply chasing them. Let's take a shot on the Liberty ship, see what happens. Wait, they only have 22,000 HP? Really? What? Seriously? 22k? What? Shouldn't it be fairly easy to just kill them then? I mean, I'm just gonna sail towards them, Jesus. If the Liberty ships only had 20k HP, then I am taking advantage of this, Jesus. That North Carolina is a little worrying though, because she is on my broadside. I mean, assistance is basically dead. Goodbye. Does like something else happen after this or what? Because if all we have to do is just kill the transport ship, secondaries are gonna be extremely powerful. In fact, maybe I should just turn around. I'm gonna show broadside to an NC and a Veneto though. I'm still gonna try. Especially because they seem focused on the other Massachusetts. Second one down. This is gonna hurt. But if I don't look at him when they fire, it's gonna be fine, right? Yeah, it'll be fine. I believe in myself.
The ship is on fire.
Hello, Kitty Hunk. How are you doing? Would you like some AP? Maybe I should switch to HE. These ships probably have pretty low armor. Well, that's number 3. 1 to go. Wait, do they seriously have only 22,000 HP? I mean, if I had Hydra right now, that Liberty ship would die next salvo. Okay, let's select Loyang, because she has torpedoes and stuff. And this is a destroyer. Hello, Loyang. Would you like some... Who do I pick? No, we're gonna pick on the DD. Okay, now that we don't have to make that choice anymore. I'm liking this convoy mode. This seems pretty cool. No, wait. Do they seriously... What? Look at these secondaries. Jesus. Oh my god. This just... The secondaries basically killed the Liberty ship in the time that my main guns reloaded. Okay. Secondary ships are apparently pretty good for convoy mode. So all you have to do is... So this is effectively an attack and defense mode. And I'm not really sure how you're supposed to defend this though. The convoy, I mean. Sank 6 ships. 142k damage first time I tried. I mean, I'll take it. I will take it.
Action stations.
Okay, let's try it again. I'm gonna go a little more sideways this time early, and then turn in so that my angle is more sharp towards the enemy, so I don't show as much side when trying to sail into position. It'll take longer though. Maybe I should have gone with a faster battleship. I mean, Tippets and Bismarck are faster, and I think Tippets, actually both Tippets and Bismarck are pretty good for this mode. While their secondaries aren't quite as effective as Massachusetts because they have less accuracy, and in this mode it seems that the pen of the secondaries isn't as important against the Liberty ships. Bismarck's Hydro can be incredibly useful because it would spot the Liberty ships from further away, and Tippets of course because she's a giant torpedo threat against all the enemy battleships. And wow, that Charles Martel. Well, wow, his game is already over. It just started and yet it is already over for her. That's a good start for us. This North Carolina seems to be coming in rather than going around the island, so I should be able to take that shot. I think I'm in a pretty decent position. I know I could make my angle tighter right now if I wanted. If you look at the minimap, if I go south, there's plenty of room where my path doesn't get next to that island. But I want to have that room to be able to turn in when somebody fires at me. Or at least a little more of that room. Because eventually somebody is going to take that shot and then I need to be turning in. I want to ping the interception location just to make sure that my team has an idea on what I'm trying to do. And that's it, roughly. I guess that Tippets went in. I don't know why he went in. If anything, I should be the ship doing what that Teppets is doing. Wait, somebody actually did fire on me, but I didn't react in time. Whoops. That was a mistake. But North Carolina, you know, shooting me like that was really rude, right? So you need to be punished. Like that. But yeah, what that Teppets is doing, I should have been doing. Teppets instead should have been roughly where... I don't mean that I should be there, but if any ship should do that, it should be me. Because Teppets has torpedoes and she would be much better at intercepting in the location I am currently at than what she's doing right now, because she's never gonna get within torpedo range properly, I think. Also, apparently we have an AFK Amalfi on our team. Which is not great, because you kinda do want every ship that you have. But I suppose you can't have everything. Oh, there's the first Liberty ship. Remember, all we have to do is sink all the 4 Liberty ships. We don't actually have to sink the enemy team. You know what? Actually finishing off that North Carolina is a more important matter than the Liberty ship at this point. Because if you look at where the enemy battleships are, it's only the North Carolina that could end up being on my broadside if I keep going straight ahead. The Teppets and the Massachusetts are not on my side. Which is why that NC was the priority. And now we're going just after the Liberty ships. I guess I'm just gonna YOLO in. It's risky because I'm sailing towards the Teppets and possibly some other torpedoes, but it'll get the heat off of my allies. I was thinking of turning away a little bit, but I can't because of that island over there. I would effectively be just showing broadside to the enemy Teppets and the Massachusetts, which probably won't end well for me. So it's better to just go and finish off the Liberty ships. I mean, we should be able to get both of these. First one down.
The ship is on fire.
Come on. Hydra would be extremely nice right about now from the Bismarck. Second one down. Yeah, Hydra would be extremely nice right about now, because there's a Liberty ship hiding in that smoke, and I cannot see her. Okay, she sailed out of it, but there's still a 4th one. I am focusing everything on the Liberty ship though. And I guess we're ramming the Massachusetts here. Third Liberty ship down, but I would have tried to avoid the Massachusetts if that wasn't next to Teppets, but because she was next to Teppets, I was afraid of being torped. So even if I had avoided the Massachusetts, I would have gone down and they would be up by Massachusetts. But anyway, there's only 1 Liberty ship left, and she's already at half HP. Oh, look at that Tempest. Oh, that hurt. Oh, but she's still alive. She's still alive. Charles Martel. Oh, wow. The Aerroon torpedoes just saved the Charles Martel in a nick of time. Wow. And now this ends the game. That Aerroon save of the Charles Martel was incredible, even though she landed 2 torps into the cruiser, but we don't have friendly fire anymore. 150k damage, sank 2 ships. I think I took out like 2.5 Liberty ships maybe, and way higher base XP than everyone else. So we took out half of one of Liberty ship, almost entirely the other one, and like 75% of the third one. So I think I did my job. What do you guys think of this game mode? Have you tried it? If you haven't, I do recommend trying it. Maybe you'll like it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons and Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.